Okay, we're back. I'm Rahena, and we are playing Gakuen Heaven 2. I just want to say that even if you've never played the original Gakuen Heaven, you can play and fully enjoy this game. Knowledge of the first game is not required, but if you are a fan of the first game, there are a lot of Easter eggs and extra goodies in here for you. The main character of the first game, Ito Keita, is in here actually as a teacher at the school now. You're actually in his class, so you'll get to consult with him a couple of times throughout the game, which is interesting. There's also a few other characters appearing again, but we'll just kind of continue on from here and you can see them for yourself when we get there. For now, we're going to start from the beginning, which is this first tab. When you start from the beginning of the game, there's always a little scene showing something that's happening between a couple of characters immediately before your main character arrives on the school island. And it's completely random, so I have no idea which one we'll get this time. So let's get started.
聞いたかい？なんと今日あの話題の人物が初投稿するそうだぞ。
話題の人物って誰だよ?
So this is a discussion between two of the first year students.
彼だよ彼。この学園に入学しながらも未だ登校していない我がクラスの生徒だ。
So they're actually talking about your character coming to school late.
いたっけ? そんなやつ。
寮の君の部屋の隣に荷物だけ届いたままの部屋があったではないか。
So this student's kind of getting a little frustrated with the other one, who is kind of not really caring, and this guy is pointing out, hey, you know, I'm talking about the guy whose stuff was moved into the dorm room right next door to you.
ああ、そういえば。
ああ、彼は僕の趣味に興味を持ってくれるだろうか。君は彼をどんな人だと思うかい？
And the energetic kid is wondering if your character will be interested in the same things that he is. No. And what kind of person you are.
別に誰が来たってどうでもいいよ。俺には関係ないし。
And this guy does not care.
あ、海だ。
Alright, so here's the beginning. This is actually your main character. You will play as him throughout the game, so you'll see all his thoughts, everything that's going on in his head. When he's talking to himself, you'll be privy to all of that. That's how most of the game will run. Let's see. A little background information if you're not familiar with Gakuen Heaven. The game takes place at a school called Bell Liberty. It's a special school for elite high school students. You can only get in by receiving something called the Platinum Paper, which is sent directly from the school to the students who have been selected to attend. There is no way to apply to the school. The only students who get invited are ones with exceptional abilities in academics or sports or art, music, things like that. Anything where they've won contests or competitions, that's a good way to get noticed by the school and to be invited. The main character here is a little different. You'll find out later exactly how he received the papers, but it's really a result of his good luck. His only ability is extremely good luck, which is exactly the same as the main character of Gakuen Heaven 1. They both have extremely good luck and are completely average otherwise.
1ヶ月遅れたけど、やっと入学できるんだ。
So, you're arriving at school 1 month late for various reasons, which will also be revealed later. And Bell Liberty School, otherwise known as BL School. It's known as BL School, obviously, because this is a BL game, Boys Love. But it's also known as Bell Liberty because the company that owns and manages the school is Suzubishi, the Suzubishi group, and Suzu means bell. It it took me a really long time to realize that, so I thought I would let you know that right off the bat. So here he is thinking again about everything I just explained, how all the extraordinary students come, how it's run by the Suzubishi group, blah blah blah. And he's super excited to be able to go to this amazing school.
そのプラチナペーパー、本当俺って運がいい。
I really do have good luck.
次は学園正門前。
あ、降ります。
Alright, so you're getting off the bus here at the school. Unlike in Gakuen Heaven 1, you are not subject to a bus accident immediately upon arriving. And here's your first look at your character. He is generic, cute high school boy. Very adorable. So hopefully you like this type of character, because you will be stuck with him for a very long time.
職員室ってどこだろう?
He's not sure where to go because the school's too big.
まあいっか。校舎に行けばなんとかなるだろう。
But he's just going to go and it'll work out somehow, and that is his motto. He's pretty much led a charmed life because he is so lucky. Nothing bad has ever really happened to him, and whenever something does happen, his motto is, it'll work out somehow. And up until now, it always has.
なんだ?
Alright, so now there's someone shady here. Alright, so you are pretty surprised by the sudden appearance of this person. Now you start wondering, wow, is this a SWAT team? Someone in cosplay? Or maybe...
Ninja?
Is this a ninja? And the weird ninja guy just collapses.
大丈夫じゃないよな。怪我はしてないみたいだけど。
But he doesn't look like he's hurt.
君、おう、君は誰だ？俺は。
Alright, so the ninja wants to know who you are. He hasn't seen you before because you're the new student. You have the option of changing the character's name if you want to, but I highly suggest that you keep it the same, just stick with the default, because if you change his name, the characters won't say his name when they're talking to him or about him. So right now all the dialogue in the game is set up so that when anybody wants to talk to you, talk about you, they will actually use the name that is the default for the character. So keep it the same, make your life easier, that way you'll know when someone's talking to you. His name is Asahina Yuki, and that's Yuki is his first name, and that's the exact same Yuki that means courage in Japanese.
Asahina Yuki. では、君が遅れてくるという。
Alright, so we'll pick that name.
あれ?
Carry on.
俺のことを知ってるのか?
And Yuki is surprised that this guy knows of him. He's kind of infamous throughout the school for being 1 month late.
そうか、これが運命だというのか。
This must be fate.
は? 俺はもうダメだ。頼む。これを受け取ってくれ。何これ?
So he's trying to get Yuki to accept this armband, which actually says Student Council, Bell Liberty School.
腕章? この学園を君に託す。は? 俺は戦ってきた。今まで力の限りにだ。
I don't have the strength to keep on fighting.
この学園のため、楽園のようなこの場所をあの悪魔の手に落とさぬためにも。
You have to protect the school from falling into the hands of evil.
だが奴は卑劣な罠をいくつも繰り出してきた。それはこの俺の力をもってしても到底対抗しきれるものではない。
And this guy is just being dramatic. He is totally fine. He's just crazy.
ちょっと大丈夫か? 俺はもうダメだ。俺にはもう戦う力は残ってない。
Can't fight anymore.
あとは君が。
I leave the rest to you.
君がここを頼む。君が守ってくれ。でも俺はたった今ここに着いたばかりで。
But Yuki says, I don't know what's going
守
on
ってくれ
here.
って言われてもどうしていいかわかんないよ。
I don't know how to protect
こ
anything.
れを受け取ってくれるだけでいい。
Just take it,
頼む。
please. So your choices here are take it or don't. I'm just going to take it. Alright, so you don't know what's going on, but this guy just seems so desperate. Why not humor him?
わかったよ。
Okay.
引き受けてくれるのか。
だって困ってるんだろ。俺はこの学園に来たばかりだから何もわからないけど、それでもいいって言うなら。
So Yuki is wondering, but is it okay for me to do this? Because I have no idea what's going on here at the school.
俺も男だ。やってみるよ。
But he's gonna do it anyway, because he's a man.
本当にありがとう。さあ、不安症だ。これを、俺の魂を君に託す。
So here you go.
おう。
これで腕章は君のものだ。誰にも絶対に何があっても渡してはならない。
Absolutely, no matter what, don't let anybody else have it. Okay.
ところでさ、この腕章って何？
So what is this armband anyway?
見ちゃった。
Found you. Alright, I'll stop here because I can only upload short videos right now and I don't want to run into the time limit. I'll be back in just a few minutes.